Hello everyone, this is Max. You're watching Equity Match online live pitch event. Today, as always, we had three great founders. Today, one less. Normally, we bring four, coming from all over Europe, Vienna, Norway, and Italy. So, before introducing our founders, let me remind you: you can come to pitch, send your email to pitch@equitymatch.com. During our pitch event, you can ask any question to your founder. Just raise them, and they will be more than pleased to answer. Also, you see as you watch now, or you're watching from X, YouTube, LinkedIn, and Facebook, that's where we stream. And also, you can go back to our YouTube channel anytime you want. Is find all the pitch events we've done, more than 100 so far, bringing on stage more than 400 founders. As I can stop talking, and today we don't have unfortunately investor guest because we had a setback with the one proposed for today, but it's okay. We had no problem at all. We keep going. So let me start with introducing our first founder, Ida Elise Sandtorp, Trodeland, Norway, construction, prop tech, pre-seed around 400K in euros. How's it going, Ida?
Hi, I'm good. Hi, everyone. It's going good all the way from Norway. Glad to be here.
Thank you. Thank you so much for coming. If you want to give a short intro to yourself, and after, please go straight to pitch. Thank you.
I will. Thank you. Hi, my name is Ida. I'm Norwegian. I'm born and raised in Norway. I'm 30 years old, and I've been doing innovation and startups for about 3 years now. So I have a background in civil engineering, and that's why also my startup is within prop tech. So we are Tendro, and we make the world's easiest tool for contract management and change orders. So we like to compare what Tendro does to taking a road trip to Italy. So let me take you on that road trip. Imagine yourself with friends talking about wanting to go and see this beautiful land. You talk about all the places you would like to go and what you would like to include on this road trip. You agree and you book your ticket. When you arrive in Italy, you find out that you, in fact, have different budgets, different places you still would like to include, and that differs, and that you have different expectation to finances and economy. So why is this also a problem in the construction industry? Well, we know that headlines like these, that budgets, they go over budget, construction projects go over budget, you fail to meet deadlines, and it's hard to keep track of all the changes. So this is all due to change orders. And a change order is an issue that arises that are not implemented by contract. So what happens today is that the builder and the contractor, they call each other, they file long lists of Excel, and they email each other to keep track of all the changes. And in fact, there's not just one occurring in the construction industry, but thousands to 10,000 per project, meaning the long list of Excel can be a bit complex and lack of control. So this includes in poor communication, bad time management, a lot of more costs than anticipated, and also poor statistics. And this is where Tendro comes in. We have a few competitors worldwide, but what sets us apart from all of them is the use of AI. We have implemented natural language processing to our software to give the overview and see where in the contract, in fact, the change order are affecting. And one of the smart things about Tendro is the hierarchy and organizational structure, where we bring in the builder, contractor, subcontractor, tenants, lawyers, advisors, and so on, so they can all see the same change order within one platform. We built a multi-tenant platform that gives a total control over contracts. We help them issuing the change orders. And this, again, builds a stronger case when you have the final settlements. You can see the trends on where the contracts are lagging and where they're lacking overview. And we help them communicate. All in all, giving them transparency and have them see the same consequences in time and finances. So we know that on average, construction industry or construction project, they lose up to 32% of the revenue due to poor change management. And we know that we can help them save with almost 5,000 hours of manual labor by using Tendro and bring everyone into the same platform. So right now we are already in the market. We are out in several construction projects, and as of right now, I have over 50 users. This is our paying customers and our upcoming collaborations, and also our ecosystem in Norway and a few actors as well in the US. This is my team. I myself have a background in civil engineering, and my CTO is coming right after this. Has a background from BxT in Norway, which is help build large infrastructures. And Ingrid, the last founder, who has a background in psychology. We also have a pretty good advisory board with Jon, who has a background from Yahoo, and also BxT.ai right now. And also 2 parties with Torstein and Hege that are big actors within the construction industry in Norway. So this is our roadmap right now. We have built and commercialized our product. We have paying customers. We are implementing our AI to the program. And we are now linking up the documents and seeing trends of what is in fact issues and problems within constructions right now. So we're working forward to close our first round of investment this summer, and also to continue have our happy customers continue to be happy. Yeah, thank you for your attention. That was a quick round.
Thank you, that's perfect in time.
Thank you.
Let me start from the end. What's the feedback from the early customers?
So the feedback is that we are already saving them time, and this is Thomas, by the way. Thank you. You're already saving them time and have them going away from inbox, because we all know that if you forget to put somebody on copy or people quit, you tend to also lose a lot of information. So we are helping them and giving them control back of all the information going on in the project. So all of them are recurring. They've been on since January, and they want to roll out Tendro in more projects within their company. So we see a continuous growth, and that's really cool.
So in terms of client, your clients are construction companies, no, correct?
Yes, that's true. Construction companies and developers.
What's the selling point to them? How do you approach them? How to get them on board? And how long does it take? Because that's a B2B. So it takes a while to close a B2B. So what's the pricing?
Do you want to take it? Or?
Yeah, the pricing model is around 250 euros for a project. And then in addition to that, it's per user. The main selling point here is that it's cheap to get started with one project, but as we take over the portfolio, one sale can become a bigger revenue stream.
Yeah, and it's very true that you said that it's a slow industry and it takes a lot of time. So we almost a year to getting the first B2B sale. It's a long process, and a lot of people that needs convincing. But our approach was to include a lot of them in user testing when we had the early beta, and then bring them on as paying customers afterwards.
But when you say, if you're approaching one construction company, the construction, working construction has been my first job when I was, as soon as I finished my high school and going to university, I did some extra job for some cash. So, and I went to, because I studied survey when I was a student in high school, and I moved to construction. And I've been working there for 24 months. An absolutely mess. I never seen such a chaos in my life. And still a chaos is because my friend, many friends of mine, they're construction companies, small and big, chaos is always there. But my question is, if I have, for example, 5-6 sites building, right? I have 5-6 construction, because the big one, that's what I have. The 250 applies where? If I pay, I don't know if you get my question. If you come to me, and the 250 are paid exactly for what?
What you pay, what you get, what's the value proposition?
Yeah, exactly, because it looks like a small amount as a B2B service.
It's a very small amount, and that's something we're aiming for, to build our client base, and that has proven itself successful. So we are increasing the monthly fee for the program, because we see that the willingness to pay is definitely there, and also gotten feedback that is way too low of a price. So what they get for the 250 euros a month is having to lock in all the documentation and the contracts that is the baseline for the construction project. And then also having the tool to, in fact, issuing the change orders to the right persons, and have that spread across the hierarchy, from all the way from the subcontractors to the builder to the lawyers, and have everyone see the same baseline. Yeah.
But in terms of managing all this changing, there is time where you start with 12 months timeline, you finish with 24 months where everything has been changed. It's doubling the cost, doubling everything. But how exactly they can manage on the platform, Santese?
Yeah, so for us not to have implemented the dashboard itself in the presentation, but the landing page for the software is in fact what is the increasement of all the changes on top of the starting budget for the construction sites. That is also one major value proposition for the software, is to have the total control of all the increased change order and what is in fact being billed and what it has not. If that makes sense.
Can they calculate the impact on the pricing and the timing? Because I think these two are the most important.
Yes, that's part of the overview of the landing page of the dashboard, yes.
So you can also split a change order from the builder to subcontractors, that you can split the change orders into several subcontractors, so that one change will affect more subcontractors, and that they will have the dialogue back and forth who is responsible and what is the negotiation on the price and the consequences.
Do they pay for extra people coming, lawyers, where they are?
Yes. So every additional user over 10 users in one project is paid for, or a small fee. Yeah.
So this round is exactly for doing what?
Sorry?
This round, the money you're asking now is for exactly how will be deployed it?
It will mainly be deployed that we would like to bring on the workforce we already have part-time. We would like to bring them on full-time. So a major part of it will go to salary for us working, but also for the technical development, bringing on several developers, mainly being the ones we already have a relationship with, but also bringing on one more senior developer to the team. Some will go to offices just for a living, and quite a bit of it will go to AI hosting and to continue to train our language model.
So let's open 1 minute to on AI. AI, it's almost everywhere now. It's pretty much a source that everyone use. But how exactly AI plays inside your box? And because sometimes AI is not needed, at least for now. So do you believe AI can really strengthen your service?
Yes, a special part about, or a pain point that people have around change orders is that it can sometimes be very hard to pinpoint the language in a contract, and especially put it against the change order that has been sent over. And the main use of AI here is to get that semantic understanding of the bill and be able to visualize the right place of the contract, so that we, in a way, lift up all the companies that are part of a construction company to be able to see the same point of truth.
Yeah. So say, for instance, one very easy example is that you would like to file a change order regarding fire safety, but you're not sure what the contract is saying about fire safety. So with our NLP or our AI tool, you can have that highlight where in all of the contracts is regulated about fire restrictions.
Let me close with few economics. How many clients do you need to reach a decent? It's not. There's not recurrent revenue, so they pay one-off, I suppose, and after they pay for a zone. But how many clients do you need? Because, and when do you believe you can raise this price? Because the ticket is very low. What would be difficult for you guys to move on this way?
Yeah. So we have in fact increased. So we have one client or construction company that started in January, and we have increased the pricing as we go, because we see that they are in fact having a willingness to pay. So we will continue to rise the price until they say like, hey, that is too high a price. And as for the number of clients, we have set ourselves a goal to reaching 5 within the summer, and we've already achieved that, and we're increasing that to 20 by 2025. So that is our goal for the year, is to be on at least 20 construction sites.
If I can advise you must at least crossing 1,000 at least at the very low pricing, but you can be anywhere below 1,000 anyway.
Yeah.
even 1,000 is still very little. Even 1,000 is still very little. You need an unbelievable number of companies. That's a B2B. The timing to close a deal in B2B, nothing below 3-6 months. Whatever you do, up to 1 year. If 1 year is the timing, you are getting such a small amount, your CAC on LTV is terrible. And if your CAC on LTV is terrible, you will fail. So you must absolutely increase the price, because that's the only way you can go ahead.
Yep.
Thank you so much, guys. Please.
Yeah, no, I was just going to say a few of the clients that we are already onboarded are talking about enterprise models, not just having one construction site, but bringing it all out to the company. So then we will for sure increase the recurring revenue by a exponential amount, not paying just for the one construction site, but a lot of one.
Thank you so much, guys. Stay with us. Don't go, because we'll bring all you back soon. I'll move to our second founder. David Obukome Oteri, founder and CEO of Umoja, Vienna, Austria, SaaS marketplace fintech, pre-seed 250k bit euro is ask. How's it going, David?
Hi, Max. Everything is fine. Thank you for the opportunity. I'm glad to be here.
Thanks for coming. Please give an intro to yourself, much better than I've done, and after you can go straight to pitch. I'm coming after. Thank you.
Yes. Yeah. So my name is David Oteri Obukome. I'm the founder and CEO of Umoja GmbH. I'm 28 years old and I'm originally from Nigeria. To my background, I have a degrees in economics from the University of Economics in Vienna, and also hold over 10 years of experience in the global supply chain. And I'm excited to introduce the world and the people to Umoja. So yeah, discover a unique Africa. As seen from the charts from the World Bank, from the left-hand side, Africa has almost 50 million SMMEs in red, compared to Europe and Central Asia combined with 13 million. This shows the current development of entrepreneurship in Africa, which is growing to becoming the region with the largest numbers of entrepreneurship. But despite these developments, we see on the right-hand side significant difference in the financial gap and current volume between Africa with almost 400 billion and Europe and Central Asia with 800 billion. So this is also due to the challenges and complexity of entrepreneurship, right? That businesses, so this African SMMEs, must overcome obstacles such as, the lack of global market, lack of access to the global market, and also the lack of business infrastructure. So here we've also taken a deep dive then into the B2C industry, as we've also identified that founders or B2C entrepreneurs must overcome challenges first, like the lack of global awareness. As we all know, the e-commerce industry is mostly dominated by the Asian and the American market, and here little or no exposure shown to the African market and its potential. Secondly is the lack of resources and market knowledge. The entrepreneurs face challenges in understanding, managing, and scaling their business globally, just due to the lack of tools, technological infrastructure, and information that is accessible to them. And thirdly is the lack of empowerment, trust, and partnership. What we mean here is the under representation of the African creativities, which leaves these people mostly demotivated and at the end giving up on their dreams. So what is our solution? Umoja's solution is clustered in three pillars. One is the Umoja Marketplace. Our marketplace is dedicated to empower African-related B2Cs from each parts of the world. Right, our marketplace provides a platform where vendors can actually tell their story, showcase their culture and creativity to the global audience. Secondly is our Umoja business solution. Our business solution is not only about providing the business tools to support businesses, but it's also to think how we can create solutions that would enhance the growth of the African business ecosystem for micro, small, and mid-sized businesses. And thirdly is the Umoja business partnership. Here, it's very simple. We aim to support these businesses, our partners, so they can actually showcase their creativity, their culture, and grow their business. What is our unique selling proposition? First is the Umoja Empowerment and Partnership. It's all about promoting ownership and entrepreneurship. Secondly, we also do Umoja Afrocentric marketplace and culture. That means no Gucci, no Nike in our platform, but really trying to show people a unique African culture experience. Thirdly, Umoja is a social impactful business, right? We're trying to foster innovation. We're trying to foster economic growth, fight against poverty, and help these businesses. Fourthly, the Umoja marketplace is not just about commerce. It's a place where vendors can actually tell their story and create transparency with their global customers. And lastly, Umoja connectivity. It's all about global connectivity, sorry. That means Umoja acts as a bridge that connects Africa to the global market. Our pricing module, we have the freemium model, where it's a basic feature for entrepreneurs that are actually starting and running their businesses. And then we have the premium and the business model that goes more than into the partnership, into then the different supports that Umoja can offer and the business tools that we give businesses as well. Yeah, as also said from the beginning, 400 billion is a total addressable market. And here Umoja has the service obtainable market of 35 billion. And here we're also able to gain 10% of the market share. As said, our businesses, our customers, our partners are now from the B2C industry, from the accessories, from art, from cosmetic, from home decoration to fashion. And as you can also see, they are based not only in Africa, but in Europe, in America, and also in Australia. Yeah, what gives us an edge over our competitors is our product quality, is our global approach, is our marketplace innovation, our Afrocentric cultural experience, and also our commitment to partnership and empowerment. Yeah, so right now, Umoja have been able to develop its prototype, and our aim is to launch our platform in this quarter. Yeah, we have a solid founding team, passionate founding team, and also have a team team members that are very IT oriented and eager to get the work going. Yeah, we're seeking 250K in supporting us to launching our platform and yeah, making an impact in the world. With this, I would like to say thank you and hope that you come and discover Unique Africa with Umoja.
Thank you, David. I really appreciate what you're doing for Africa, but that's a marketplace. So there is so much job to be done in terms of bringing the user, bringing the companies, and creating an environment. How are you going to deliver this?
It's very simple. It's all about our value proposition, right? And this is something that we've also focused on, is create a value proposition for the user and also create a value proposition for the customers, so for our vendors, basically. If I can go deeper, the value proposition for the user basically is, creating that bridge to Africa that is not known. I mean, if I was to ask anyone if they know any African business or any African product, it's little to no clue. So we are actually exposing the users into a new world of creativity. So our focus is really going into this value proposition and being able to showcase this to both users and vendors.
In terms of acquiring the users?
Sorry?
What's the approach to them? How do you acquire them? How do you reach them? Especially for the company.
For the users, our aim is basically, going through social media, right? So the new media, because we've also identified our users, because we know our market, our target groups, basically, we're trying to get, people that are interested in African creativity, people that have just explorers and having this mindset. So for us, it's all about, targeting these people with having dedicated or targeted marketing strategies of really then, spreading the word and just getting these people to feel that emotional connection with what we're doing.
Well, a company coming to your platform, what's the main reason for them to come? Selling, I suppose. So if they come to sell, what's your support for them to sell? Do you give any, I don't want to compare to, of course, not Amazon, but how do you help them? How do you help them?
Yeah. I mean, that is the core. It goes back also then to our value proposition. It's first of all the access to the global market, right? From talking to businesses, there are two things they care about: make money, one, and secondly, make people happy with their products. So for us, that is what our marketplace is all about. You're able to reach a global audience, right? You're able to expose your markets and let people, share your creativity, basically. And this is something that our platform strives for. And it's also about empowering the businesses, right? One of the problems they have is the under representation, right? These businesses are being exploited. These businesses are not being seen. They're not being heard. So our platform is dedicated to giving them this.
This funding round, can you elaborate a bit better how you're going to use this money?
Yes. So basically, the founding round is going in supporting us in launching the platform. That means we have our team that needs to be paid. So basically, almost 60% of this will go into then the personal cost. And then also we have then the marketing cost, we have the development cost, and we also have then the tools basically that we need, like a payment tool and also the logistics tool that supports us in delivering in our business and operations.
How many people are in your team working
Yeah,
full-time?
No one is working full time. So basically, it's me, and then I have the founding team that are very educated and have higher degrees and passionate about what we're doing. But right now, it's me, and then we have then the team members that are basically just contracted and working part time and developing and finishing our platform. Yeah.
Do you want to bring full time? Because startup from taking off after raising the money, you must bring someone full time. So it's your idea bringing someone full time as soon as you raise the money?
Yes, as soon as we raise the money, the most important thing is focusing on operations, right? Because we're going to start onboarding vendors. We're going to start, getting, going to vendors for feedback. So basically, this round is all about us, understanding and getting feedback from both customers and vendors. So we have dedicated part of the money into operations and logistics, where we have somebody that is not going to be full time at the moment, because it's our soft launch, but have resources ready to be able to be successful, basically.
David, thank you so much. Stay, don't go, because we bring you back soon. Meanwhile, I'll move it to third,
Thank you.
last, but of course not the least founder. Mauro Carosso, founder of BxT, headquarters Milan, Italy. Investment and AI is the sector, pre-seed around €500,000. How's it going, Mauro?
It's going really well. Thank you very much. And hi from sunny Milan. Very happy to be here and present my venture.
Please, if you want to give a short intro, give an intro to yourself, and I'll work away. I leave the stage all to you. Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Max. Mauro Carosso, founder and CEO of BxT.ai. I graduated in economics from University of Pavia in Italy many years ago, when I was still having hair on my head. At the university, I started being interested in AI, and I decided to apply AI to neural networks, neural networks to trading. And it was something like the middle late of 90s. From there, I worked in finance and investment and insurance for more than 24 years. And last year, I started a BxT project with the idea to democratize the use of AI in trading and investments. So let's kick off the presentation with a key takeaway. We are about to release, and we developed actually a platform that is able to forecast the market. Is an AI proprietary model that is able to forecast the market with 70% accuracy. This is actually our proprietary background, backend of the solution, and we know that taking the trading is very difficult, and being successful and profitable on the stock market is absolutely crazy difficult. In fact, only 10% of active traders are being able to make profit, and on the average, they are underperforming the market by 6.5%. So we looked at the root causes that are behind those crazy numbers, and we discovered that there are three main reasons that lie behind: knowledge, psychology, and the limited time. So from those problems, we start leveraging our AI models to craft an intuitive and efficient and also transparent platform that will help user take less impulsive action. And we paired it with a seamless customer journey that allow them to save time and money by acting fast on the market. Our platform is web-based and is accessible from both desktop and mobile. We provide an AI advisory tool that is giving signals to the clients. And at the same time, we are pairing it with an AI automated trading tool that is managing on behalf of the client their investment if the client want to go in that direction. Our AI models works at the moment on NASDAQ, S&P, DAX, and we are currently releasing 2 additional models on FX and oil, in particular Euro, Dollar, and Brent. What is interesting here on this slide is the right part, where you can see the result of a trading simulation on NASDAQ that is made from 2021 to the February 2024. Well, it is crucial to note that this part is not a backtest, it's a proper simulation of trading activities. So this is showing how the model would have been performed if applied in that period to the market. From a technology adoption perspective, we can see that we are just at the beginning of the adoption curve. In fact, there are only 6% of asset managers that are declaring that they are actively adopting AI in the portfolio management, while the 76% of the asset managers that were reviewed by Statista say that they are very keen to adopt AI technology. And this is a very good news for us because it's opening a very huge market. But our market is also is not only the institutional one, is also the retail one. And talking about the retail investor, there are more than 130 million traders in the world. 60% of them located in Europe, 10% more or less located in Middle East. And those are the 2 regions where we are looking to focus. So 130 million is our worldwide potential market. 33.8 million the traders are located in Middle East and Europe is our TAM, and the service addressable market are actually the active traders based in EU and Middle East, and it is something like 3.4 million. Talking about our team. Myself, I'm the CEO of the company. I'm paired with Marco, that is the co-founder and the CTO. And we have 5 amazing boys and girls that are working harder to make this platform a reality. Both the co-founder together are actually bringing more than 55 years experience between finance, investment, software development, software as a service, and sales. So it's a very let's say skilled team. What are the key points for investing on us? First of all, we say that we are at the very beginning of the adoption of AI in the investment space, especially for the retail one. In terms of market approach, we are actually looking to approach the market using a B2B2C strategy paired with a B2C strategy. But the B2B2C strategy is going to be the core. We aim to forge partnership with online brokers who acquire the licenses from us, and they will give their premium clients for free. And this will means that online brokers will be able to get in return a very higher client satisfaction, higher client retention, and of course clients can have benefit on having our platform and using our platform. We have already secured a memorandum of understanding with a broker for 250 licenses, and we are currently negotiating 3 more. And in terms of international expansion, I already talked about the market. We will start with Europe, and then we will move to Middle East. But unfortunately, or fortunately, to do that, we need to secure funding. So that's why we want to go for a safe, to establish a safe of 400,000 euro to convert in 18 months with a series A round, a further round of 2 million. And that will give the safe subscriber a premium of 2.5% in the conversion. Let's join us in the future of finance and bring it forward with AI. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you, Mauro. Can you articulate a bit better where the AI plays into the question?
Sorry?
Can you articulate a bit better how AI is used here?
Well, it's a long story, let's say. We are using AI basically to analyze market in terms of market movement, sentiment analysis, and do also market prediction for the 5 days, 3 days, and 1 day of direction. The 70% accuracy that we got is for the long direction of the market. For short direction is slightly lower, but the models behind are many different models. We use different models for different goals. So for sentiment analysis, we use a certain model. For the market analysis, we do the data market analysis. We use 2 models combined, and then we going to have the model that is actually we call the orchestrator. So it's the director that is taking result from the models on the lower stage to bring out the forecast. But this is only the beginning of the use that we want to do of AI, because the reality is that we are negotiating at the moment with a trader, oil trader based in Monaco, and they asked us to develop a model for oil prediction. So this will require for sure to change our structure to make it slightly different, to be, let's say, more suitable for institutional. Our models work really well on the retails, with the retail market, and so the retail client, because the size is not very big, so it's not it doesn't need to have let's say a precise volume analysis of the market. But when you approach institutional market, institutional player, you need to bring into the consideration also the volumes of the trades. So that's the reason, because we need to tweak a little bit our models, and this is going to be the future of our development as well. And that's the reason, because we are looking to get the safe, because we want to rise our team, to grow our team, and to have more data analysts and AI engineer and architect on board to help us to speed up the developments.
I mean, trading, they say buy the rooms and sell the facts, right?
Yeah.
How does it work when it comes to politics? Because, for example, if you're going to be used by these, I mean, predicting oil, politics play a massive role when it comes to politics. Play a big role in any asset that you're going to trade in any way, forex, oil, gold, whatever it is. How do you apply AI for this? It's not that easy.
Well, it is actually part of the. We are trying to get the rumors we get the rumors and the news in the models. We do analyze the news on the market every hour. We download news from data provider, and we have a model that is reading the news and deciding how much is the positive or negative sentiment of that. It's weighting the sentiment connected to that news. We are going to extend that model to Twitter as well, or X, depends how old are you, if you are used to call it Twitter or X.
I prefer Twitter. Sounds better to me.
Exactly. Well, but the idea is to extend to X and to analyze tweet also, because there is studies that described really well the fact that before, especially in volatile market like Bitcoin, for example, before big movements, there are big increase in terms of tweet on the platform. So this is something that is connected with your question, of course, and is actually basically the answer for the rumors. So it's something that we will do in the future for sure.
In terms of asset classes, you can use the platform for any of them.
We are actually at the moment we deployed the platform on stocks, and we are looking to deploy in a couple of weeks the final model for FX for the euro dollar, because the FX euro dollar is the hugest market in the world. We are not planning actually to go into all the stocks, because we did analysis together with the brokers, and we discovered that 95% of the trades are going to be are actually done on 10 symbols, no more than 10 symbols. So it doesn't give us an advantage of developing and spending money in developing a model for a very small stock. So at the moment we are covering DAX, S&P, and Nasdaq. Nasdaq actually delivered a very strong performance that is crazy.
Yeah, it's outperforming everything. I think you're muted. I can't hear you now. I don't know, but I'm missing the voice. Can you hear me? Can you try to speak again? Because I can't hear you at all.
Can you hear me?
Now, yes. Now, yes. Yeah.
Perfect. So probably
I mean, in terms of business model.
In terms of business model, it's very simple. We are going to offer advisory and as a service. So we are having 5 different subscription plan, going from 2 stocks or 2 indexes up to 50 different indexes, within of course the prices that is going higher when you are hitting an higher tier. The cost is going to be a recurrent cost. Is actually monthly cost for the small plan, and annual cost for the highest one.
So in terms of, I mean, this round is 500,000 saved. What's the use of the funds?
We're going to use 50% of the round to for the personnel, for HR, for growing the team, and then let's say around 30% in between marketing and the sales activities, because we think into the B2C channel we require a lot of marketing on the web. And then we're going to have a very few, let's say, cost of infrastructure, because the way the platform is designed, it doesn't get a lot of impact in terms of cost when we are adding users. But when we are adding models, is getting higher cost. So that's another reason why we are looking to get models only for the most traded stocks and asset classes, so we can optimize also the infrastructure cost that is taking the remaining 20%, more or less.
If I ask, otherwise you don't need to answer, but what's the pricing for the brokers who are using your platform?
The brokers will buy single licenses from us. So, for example, they are buying 250 licenses, and they will give for free to the for the use of their premium users. And the cost depends of the tier that they want to buy. For 2 prediction, so it means that 2 stocks under your portfolio, you are charged €39 a month. And this actually that allow you to change the stocks in the portfolio only once a month, because we need to keep user using the platform, because trading you know already about how trading works, but generally speaking, trading is require a lot of activities in order to achieve the performances of the models, because sometimes models are actually performing really well. Certain other period, the models are performing not so well. So it means that on the long run, we got 70%. Just to give you an example, last period of September, February, we were able to get 90% of accuracy on the NASDAQ. So it was incredibly high. Then maybe for the month after, it's going down, the prediction accuracy, and then it's keeping up again. So that is the difficulties with the AI models, with the AI in general, that you have to always be using that continuously.
You had to. Mauro, stay there. Don't go, because we're bringing right now all the other 2 founders. And let me close as we always do. Ida, in 20, maximum 30 seconds, convincing investors to invest in your startup. Why?
We have just received more and more traction in the market. We have the skilled team in our team to take this product even further, and we are already ahead of the AI curve as to commercializing in construction industry. So now is the time.
Thank you so much, Ida. David.
Yeah, so for us, it would be 3 things. We have the passionate team. We have the connectivity. So that means Umoja is about bridging the gap with the entrepreneurs in Africa. That means there are over 50 million entrepreneurs and businesses in Africa that needs to be heard. And thirdly, it's all about impact. Umoja is an impactful business that is going to help, create jobs, create economic growth, and we would like you to be a part of that. Thank you.
Thank you so much, David. Mauro.
Well, invest in us because we're going to be the next unicorn.
It's pretty straightforward. I believe also David and Ida, they are looking forward to become the next unicorn. Thank you so much, guys. Mauro, David, Ida, thank you so much for coming. Thank you to everyone watching our pitch event today. We are back next Tuesday, and wish you 1st May, which I suppose will be celebrated all over the world. So happy holiday for tomorrow, and who's going to have a bridge until Monday, enjoy. Thank you, guys. Take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.